All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Legendary Session Podcast. It's a very good evening in the city of Jos, and then we have another amazing personality here. We want to welcome Sardon in the building. How far now?
Yeah, mix
It's been a while.
legendary.
It's been a while. We've been talking for a couple of months. I think we've been chatting, and then finally we meet. What's happening now?
More everywhere good mixer. Everywhere good. Thanks.
What have you
man.
been up to?
Everywhere good. Nothing dish. I just did on a low.
Okay, nice,
Yes,
nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing to know that this is also a product of St. Benedict Seminary and Convent. And
Yeah.
nice,
Sure.
nice. So
That
that year, be
be like
you are still alumni now, still.
so I be alumni. Sha.
Yeah.
I don't feel deny that one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
nice. So quickly to just dive into our topic of discussion today, we'll be talking about sickle cell and then the challenges. Yeah, for a couple of years, I know that you are also a sickle cell patient. Yeah. Am I
Sure.
addressing you well?
Yeah, you're addressing of course your own point.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe there's maybe a name or how.
Yeah, they call them sickle cell warriors.
Okay, warrior. Okay, yeah, a fighter. Yeah, warrior.
I'm a warrior.
Yeah,
man.
warrior.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Yeah.
So we're talking about that, and then coupled with the fact that this is what you're facing. What's the challenge? What's the whole thing about? Like how has it been? How's the challenges?
It's all right. Challenging that has started since when I was born, actually. Like everyday pains, everyday crisis.
Okay.
You know, you cannot do what the normal people are doing. You know, the normal people attack them as AA and AS.
Okay.
If you know what genotype actually means.
Okay.
Genotype comprises of AA, AS, and SS.
Okay.
So we are the unfortunate ones that happen to be given birth with the genotype SS. I say unfortunate because that's the way people used to look at it.
Okay.
But me personally, as a person, as an SS carrier,
Yeah.
I don't look at it as
That's
unfortunate.
Okay.
Yes, because I get closer to God more than you do. Yeah, that's because of the pain I face every day, the struggles, the stress, every day. So you have to be closer to God so that any day you can go, of course.
That's
So
deep,
that's
man.
how it is.
That's deep. That
I
is.
swear.
I said this whole challenge started from childbirth.
Childbirth, day one.
Wow.
That's how it is.
And then how you still coping?
So I'm coping though. I'm going.
I think there was a time they used to say if there's an age that if you scale to, there's a tendency of you not dying again.
Well,
Is
I
it
don't think
true?
it's true actually,
Yeah.
because they said it's 25, somehow 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 33, man, but then this is the worst moment I'm facing. So
Are you serious?
that's how it is.
Oh,
Yeah, so there's no age limit to that.
there's an age limit.
Sure.
So then this battle is something that continues for.
It continues till you die.
So how do you cope like when you're in this particular
Pains.
Yeah.
Well, the coping is just that for people to your parents, your siblings, or any other person that's closer to you.
Yeah.
When you're in pain, he will help you carry you to the hospital.
Okay.
Maybe there is a little solution for you to just get better at the moment.
Okay.
That's just
To
the way
just subside the pain at
to
that
just
moment.
subside the pain.
Wow.
And then that's just the coping mechanism for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how
You're
it is.
really a warrior.
Of course, I'm a fighter and a very strong one,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love the energy.
obviously.
Yeah. So to people out there, like when you're talking about genotype, because I think there's still less orientation or sensitization about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, okay. That's why I'm here actually,
Oh.
to give orientation to people.
Yeah.
Because having an SS carrier in your house is very risky. And then you will regret it as a parent getting that kind of a child. Because every day is stress. You cannot keep a single kobo in your house. Every day it will keep going to the hospital. So my advice to younger ones now, the singles, the one getting ready to marry, everybody should go and know his genotype, his or her genotype. You have to know your genotype. So AS, marrying AS,
Yeah.
will certainly give birth to SS genotype. Not certainly though, maybe in 3% you get 1% of SS patient occurring. So go check your genotype. Now, for example, if you have AS and then your lady has AS, you are not supposed to marry. If you have SS and then your lady has AS, you people will not marry. Anything S cannot marry anything S. So the only opportunity for people with S is to marry people with AA genotype strictly.
Okay.
And then we'll eradicate this kind of occurrence, having SS genotype carriers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys, or let me see, are you guys faced with stigmatization of when it comes to see, okay, like you want to love someone and then the unfortunately, or they know that you are a carrier already?
Of course.
Are there stigmatization?
Of course there is serious stigmatization. Just your example.
Yeah.
If I wanted marrying some time ago, but then they said, no, he's SSO. You know, you will die on the way. And then he will leave you maybe with one child or no child. He will just leave you as a widow and then you start all over again. Yeah. So, you know, this is one of the discrimination we are facing. And then another discrimination is that people do look at SS carriers as weaklings. You know, this person is weak. He cannot do whatever this person is doing. You know, you cannot get a job in somewhere else because
you feel like you're not healthy enough.
You're not healthy enough to do this and do that. But then it is way beyond that. SS carriers are warriors. They are fighters. In fact, they are even more stronger than those that are very healthy because they have the zeal to do. And they know that they have health issues. So they will try and couple up every job before the sickness comes. So they are more, in fact, they are the ones that are supposed to be considered when it comes to these issues.
So, talking about that, what's the prospect like right now in terms of this stigmatization and these challenges? How are you coping like?
Well, the way I used to get out, the way I used to cope is I adopted myself to be an advocate to preach against this bringing up of SS carriers. Now, because of that challenge that I took to myself, I want to preach against it. Now, when preaching against it, I get the joy inside of me that, man, I'm contented. What I'm doing is okay for me to preach against it. Even if I will tell one person to change against it, I am contented. So that's the way I used to scale through it. And then another thing else is to be with friends. If I be with friends, I socialize, I get along with them. Man, I'm contented. I'm very okay. And then when I see my parents, my siblings, my loved ones coming to me and saying, "Hi, Sadon, how are you doing?" I'm very contented. And then I'm all right. God is even answering my prayer. So what is not to be contented about? Everywhere is good.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, you're still on to Legendary Session Podcast. And then we're still talking to Sadon, the strong warrior.
Of course.
Yeah. So at this point in time, we need to conclude and then say bye-bye. Any last words?
Yeah, actually, my last word. Please and please, people out there watching, I am here to say, if you have S genotype, just an S genotype, please don't marry another S genotype. Try your possible best to marry an AA. And then after doing that, you get joy by yourself, because when you see me in crisis, you will regret why you're going to have an SS carrier. So that's all. Thank you very much.
Nice. It's nice having you on the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Legendary Mixer.
Bless you.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry. Continue to pray with you and then continue to be a strong fighter.
Of course.
Yeah.
I appreciate Legendary Mixer. Thank you.
Legendary Session Podcast. It's a wrap.